I'm Nikki Dinki. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're having a lot of fun. We're making golden graham s'more bars. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's not my own recipe, but I really wanted to show it to you guys because once you get this really simple concept, which by the way is no bake, you can really play with it and add in all these different things, and before you know it, you'll have your favorite version of this. I went with these for a couple of reasons. I'm going out to the beach this weekend, and I love to bring a dessert, so I was in kind of the dessert mind frame. Couldn't get the idea of s'mores out of my head. Something about summer and s'mores is just right up my alley. And third, I wanted something that could really transport well. The last thing I want to do is be holding some sort of pie on a boat. That's just really not my way to travel. So these are nice and hard, and you can just throw them in a bag. But don't worry, they're not just hard, they're chewy, they're chocolatey, and did I mention marshmallowy? Let's get started. Alright, no more eating cereal, or else I'm not gonna have enough for my dessert. But why are they so good? We're gonna start with a small saucepan, and all I've got right here is 3/4 of a cup of light corn syrup. Next, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And finally, the most important ingredient, 1 bag of milk chocolate chips. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I told you this is really simple, and yet it's so chewy and delicious. So what we're gonna do now is just put our heat on about medium, and we just wanna keep on stirring this until everything gets nice and melted, and it just starts to boil. Once it starts to boil, we're ready to go. So we also want to make sure that we've got 1 box of golden graham standing close by in a nice big bowl. Because what we're going to be doing is taking all of this corn syrup, butter, and chocolate mixture. We're going to drizzle it all over here, combine it, and then add marshmallows. Beautiful. Alright, this is just coming to a boil. Let me just tell you, this is like liquid gold right here. So we just got it starting to boil. We're gonna turn off the heat, and we're gonna pour it all over our graham crackers. Oh, does that not look good? I mean, what's wrong here? We've got liquid sugar, chocolate, butter, and now we're adding graham crackers, or golden grahams. Oh, sounds good. Now you do wanna work pretty fast with these. You know, whenever you're dealing with melted chocolate, eventually it's no longer going to be melted chocolate. So I've got them nice and coated, and now I'm just gonna add 1 bag of marshmallows. Alright. Oh, probably could have gotten a slightly bigger bowl. This is where your muscle skills are really coming into play. I want to dig my hands in there, but it's not a good idea. Remember, this is all liquid sugar and melted chocolate, and as delicious as that's going to taste, it will burn my hands. So just do the best you can. Keep on working it. The idea is to get a little bit of marshmallow in each bite. I think the best thing about making desserts is getting to taste as you go. Wow. That's really good. Well, this looks delicious. You know, it's pretty well incorporated. It's not perfect, but it's fun, and it doesn't have to be perfect. What I'm going to do now is just spread this in a nice 9x13 baking dish. Really heavily spray this, or put butter all in it, because these want to stick. So we're going to do everything we can to have them not stick. Now we're not baking this, we're just creating nice bars. We're gonna let it cool in this pan. So let's go for it. Now I've got a big mound in here, and I gotta somehow get it to form bars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray my hand with some cooking spray, just so that my hands don't stick to all of the chocolate. Marshmallows, chocolate, golden grahams. If that isn't good, I don't know what is. This looks good to go. And we're gonna let this sit in here for about 1 hour. We really need the chocolate to get nice and hard again. What's great about these though, is that the chocolate's gonna get nice and hard. The corn syrup's gonna give us this chewy gooiness. And then on top of that, we've got all these marshmallows in here. And they got just hot enough where they're not quite in their raw form. They're gonna give a little bit more stretch and a little bit more chewy, marshmallowy texture. Guys, this is a good dessert. And how long did that take us? A minute? The waiting part's gonna be the hardest part, but you have to wait. So in 1 hour, we're gonna have Golden Graham s'more bars. Now this, that's delicious. Wow. I love the bite from the Golden Grahams, and yet the marshmallows are so ooey and gooey. And the corn syrup really gives it this great chewiness. Now that you've learned this recipe, I want to really encourage you guys to make it your own. Think about putting in like a whole new cereal, maybe using Cocoa Puffs or something. You could add peanut butter in with your chocolate. You could mix in M&Ms, butterscotch chips, anything you want. The bottom line is you're gonna end up with this great, chewy, gooey, delicious bar no matter what you put into it. So have fun, because that's what it's all about, especially when you're having dessert. Till next time.